yesterday we played a Throwback Thursday clip, and even though it's Friday, Valdez unearthed something that we need to play on the show today. And it is a proclamation made by one John Martin Orville,
yes,
also known as Cakes.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Years ago.
You already know about this?
Regarding potentially.
I know the broad strokes, but I haven't heard the details.
Oh, all right.
Potentially being a number 1 rated show. WTOP has been a thorn in our side for a decade.
Correct.
We've hit number 2 many, many times, and we get a nice little bonus for number 2. But if we ever got number 1 for a 3-month period, we would get a pretty damn sick bonus. And Jason said he'd have a party at his house, and it turns out Cakes may have said something too at the time. What do we have there, Matt Myers, also known as Valdez?
And there's also a chance that Brett will have his pockets lined for something stupid that I said about a year and a half ago at Subway.
It's worth it.
It's so worth it.
Dude, it's so worth it.
And just for people,
I'll pay off my credit line. Are you kidding me?
No
Just
way.
for people that don't know.
You think I won't throw a party to pay off my credit line on my house? Of course I will.
We were at Subway, and we were having lunch after the show one day, and I believe it was CK, Brett, Cakes, and myself. And it was like right after we signed our deal, and we have a nice deal, but we get a big bonus if we finish number 1. And Cakes goes,
a big one.
"Oh, I'll be psyched if we get that bonus." He goes, "If I get that bonus, Brett, I'll hook you with." And he was about to say a big
$5 grand.
number.
Yeah, why are we gonna?
And then all of a sudden he pauses for like 3 seconds, and you see him look up in the sky, and then he comes up with a random
box.
3,500.
And by the way, that's just a quarterly bonus. So if we hit that, you could hit that 4 times in a year. You know that donkey like $15K.
I'm so sure.
I mean, but
No.
if it did, you don't
be
realize
scary.
the jeopardy that you put yourself
And that's
in.
after taxes. You're like, oh, my heart hurts now.
Right. But
Oh, so it's just a flippant comment at Subway over like a Subway club. I'm not on the hook for paying that. Are
Well,
you
it's no
kidding?
different than your proclamation about paying everybody
That's why-
$100
in
if
my
you ever
opinion,
bet on
it's
the
way
Redskins.
different. The other one was made on the air. This was made just
This was discussed on the
It was
air.
discussed on the air.
yeah, but it was jokingly over subs at Subway. I'm not paying that. Are you kidding me?
Well, I know you're not going to pay it. We should contact Brett
And
because
I've already texted.
No, I love Brett, but even if say I would pay Valdez, which I wouldn't, but say we hit it and I paid.
And by
Valdez,
the way, the reason why we're bringing it up now is because we've been on a nice run.
we have
And actually, when we look back, TOP behind us right
they
now.
are, which is shocking. Look,
you
I
guys
lo-
are jinxing this,
I
by the
know.
way.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
so
said we were jinxing
It's
in
not
May.
going to happen.
Clearly not.
But
On the
even if
run.
it did happen, and I
Gonna happen.
I love Brett. Love Brett. Great guy. But if we were to hit the number 1 bonus, he hasn't been on the show for years. You think I
Okay.
would actually pay him
But you paid
at this point?
You paid Chris Russell. You paid the Rooster.
yeah, because
because you said you would never bet on the Redskins
Okay,
in
but
prime time.
I'm not even putting
You paid
this,
the camera guy from Fox, didn't you? Or you
said
donate? Or
Jason
you
gave-
No,
donated?
I don't think I gave him any money. I didn't give Pedro any money. I mean, I gave out a sizable amount. But, I mean, this one, I think, isn't even in the same league as the Redskins primetime bet, in my opinion.
Look,
But that's
or
just
you-
me
you know what?
personally. I don't know.
You can renege on it. That's what I did.
I'm officially reneging right now.
I mean, it's not so
sort of-
hard to say, all right, I'm going back on my original
I've said
declaration.
many times I'll be a man of honor for my bets, but that's up to a certain limit, of course. I mean,
It is
everybody
a
has
Cakes
their
trait,
limits.
though, that Cakes will randomly come up with numbers like that.
I know, it's just dumb.
Where I know he's done that for other things, where he'll just say, you know what? If this happens, I'll do this. $3,500.
Well, let me just tell you this right now. As of what's today's date? September 1, 2017? I'm officially out of that business. I'm officially out of just throw a random wacky number at the end of something and say, I'll give you this if we do
Because I
X,
think
Y,
you've
and Z.
done that for Powerball,
Those
too.
days are
You're
over.
never going to hit the Powerball, but I think you've thrown out.
No, the only
numbers.
power-
I had Jason, too.
No.
Jason is like, if he hits a Powerball,
The
he's
only-
giving like $1 million
the only
to so many
Powerball-
people.
To everybody, right?
The only Powerball thing that I have, and it's a handshake agreement, is with one Matt Cahill, who's vacationing in Maine this weekend. We have an in perpetuity sweat 10% swap of any Powerball winnings or Mega Millions winnings. So if he were to hit it, he gives me 10%,
Yeah, but
and
that's
vice
still different.
versa.
Yeah.
Even if he hits
You're
10,000, he has to give you 10%.
Yeah,
Kicks, you're
If it's
older.
100.
You're older. You're wiser. You're a
Yes.
smarter man.
Yes, thank you.
So anything you said 10 years ago means nothing now.
Yeah, that piece of tape to me doesn't even exist.
And like Eric said, you're both, or it's JP's jinxing it.
it's so
because
jinxed.
we've been talking about it for the last, I don't know, 3 days.
It's so not going to happen.
No jinx.
It's a jinx.
You could actually give him the 3,500 in your Bitcoin profits because I saw what that's doing. It's close to $5,000 now.
I mean, I'm sure it's a big
it's a
giant
rocket
bubble.
ship.
I have to say, I'm officially tempted to dive in, but I would for sure.
It's 4,800.
I would for sure be the coolest. He bought it at 2,800,
In
and
a
I
month.
thought he was an idiot then.
It's gone up like
Cakes literally has made 5Gs just sitting on his tuchus
Silly.
in 2 weeks.
I mean, I want
it's
to
the
buy
fastest growing stock or whatever it is, cryptocurrency I've ever seen.